Good old times to our immortals out there, and welcome back to Infinity Complex Palace of the Immortals. I am Chris.
Leah.
I'm Gamgee.
And we're back with more Elden Ring while Leah plays some Stardew Valley on the side.
Yeah.
As a side, we're going to be trying out a different little thing here. For now, I'm just going to call it Grow. I don't know what else to call it.
A slime's tail.
In this little game, it's going to be a sort of RPG where Leah and Gamgee act as slimes. The slimes will eventually become other creatures as they evolve. Don't worry about it. We'll get into that later. It's mostly an RPG game, though, based on some stuff. So, here goes. Earlier we started. I had them choose a starting location, and here's what it is.
Do you want us?
No, ready? How do I explain this? Despite having no eyes, mouth, or any other way of actually seeing light, can feel heat, a crack of heat touching your gelatinous form.
Okay.
That crack grows and grows and eventually turns into a point of heat, growing larger and larger. As the next thing you know, you're surrounded by the heat. So everything is really warm. That's
Everything is warm.
That's it, for both of you. Everything is really warm.
In our ruined house.
Well, we don't know that because everything is just warm.
You have no sense. You have no senses yet.
The heat.
You can feel the shape of things. So, I'm just going to I put you guys in a random place in the house. And I just want you to tell me which direction you guys want to go for now. And I'll tell you what you encounter in each direction.
Alright, I can start.
Yeah, you roll, by the way. That's how you move.
We roll.
You roll, and right now you can only roll.
Okay, well I'm going to roll to my left.
Alright, you roll to your left, and you feel something squiggly and wriggly beneath you.
Wriggly and wriggly.
Yep.
Okay.
Can we communicate at all?
Yes, by touching each other, you can communicate feelings.
Okay, so I'm not touching him because I know if I was.
And right now you've rolled away from him, yes.
I rolled away from him and there was something squiggly and wiggly. I want it.
Okay, you want to consume it, or...
I want to consume it.
Or assimilate it.
Consume adds weight.
Consume adds weight and makes you bigger. Assimilate adds essence and will eventually unlock and upgrade something.
I want to assimilate.
Okay. You feel the squiggly wriggly thing dissolve into your form. You feel
Delicious.
pleasantly charged.
Charged?
Yeah, you feel a buzz of energy coursing throughout your body.
Okay, now that's basically my turn, right?
You have one more action. Oh no, that's
I rolled
it.
and I ate.
You're right, you did roll any. Gamgee?
I am very insecure. I sense that Leah has rolled away. I reach out to touch Leah.
You would roll
just for security.
You have no changes right now.
Oh. So I just like bump into her.
Yeah, you'd roll over and bump.
I bump into Leah.
Okay, so you bump into Leah. Now, communication for you guys is free. Because it happens instantaneously through electricity.
But we can't communicate anything complicated, right? So
Right now, no. Think like you were instinctively like a baby. You know, you can convey an instinctual feeling. I feel hungry. I feel scared.
How do you feel then?
Well, you bumped into her and you want to communicate with her?
Yeah.
So what are you going to communicate to her?
I have just communicated. What feel?
How I'm doing?
What feel? What do?
What do?
What? So you're feeling confused.
Yeah,
Okay.
confused and also warm.
I'm feeling like I just ate something.
Feeling satisfied.
Yeah, I'm feeling satisfied.
I'll have what she's having.
There are other wriggly squiggly things left on the ground.
Yes.
You want to go ahead and consume or assimilate one of them?
No, I also assimilate.
Alright. So...
Did you died?
Yeah, I died. I'm just tracking what you guys have eaten so far. Okay. Alright, so Gamgee has eaten, communicated, and rolled over. Alright, it's my turn to make something happen in the world. After the wriggly squiggly things have been ingested by both of you, you kind of feel the other ones in the area disappear.
What? Why? I was going to eat more.
That's
gonna
what
eat all
happens.
of them.
Oh crap, I traversed the mist without grabbing you.
Jackass.
Well, now I gotta try fighting him alone.
Well, I feel sad. And I continue rolling to my left.
You roll to the left and you encounter... I'm trying to think. I gotta think about what this would be. That's exactly it. You roll to the left and you encounter a small obstacle that you try to roll. It's just a little bit smaller than you, but it's really hard in your way.
Something smaller than me.
It's smaller than you, but it's really hard in your way. You can go around it, but...
Yeah, I think I'll just go around it. I want to find more wriggly squigglies.
Alright, so Leah's two movements were move over, encounter object, and roll around. You roll around it, and fall into a small hole. You feel something, and then impact when you hit the ground.
Okay.
And now you can feel something moist and grainy.
Moist and grainy. Alright.
Or damp and grainy.
I'm going to roll in an indiscriminate direction.
He just rolls off at random. Well, I kind of have a layout of this house in my head. If I don't know which direction you're actually going, I can't figure out what you'd run into.
Roll in an outward counterclockwise spiral.
Okay, well, a counterclockwise spiral would make you go up from where you came from, or up from where Leah and you were at first, right?
Yes, that's how I imagined it.
Okay. You roll over something that's small and hard, but not moving, and it feels round. You have no idea what it is, though.
I consume this.
You consume it for mass?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Alright. You grow a little bit in size. Alright. Leah, both of you feel the same thing, it's just from different things. Both of you feel something soft and powdery land on top of you.
Oh, it's on top of me?
It's just soft and powdery stuff landing on top of you. And you also feel a slight shake in the ground at the same time.
Feel temperature-wise.
Temperature-wise, you're still warm. Giving the clues I'm giving you, you guys are supposed to try and figure out what the house kind of looks like. Or what the condition of the house is like.
Or the condition of the area we're in. Well,
Yeah.
apparently there are wriggly scrigglies and holes.
Yeah. Also maybe sand?
Alright. So, that's it. That's it for this. It was a basic event. The basic description is small quake, little dust. That's the basic description I can give you. There's a small little, the house shakes a little bit and some dust.
So I'm currently in a hole covered in dust.
Yes.
Can I roll?
Can you roll? You can roll anywhere you want. And,
Well, if I'm in a hole...
and remember,
I
you
was
can
just
also
wondering-
eat anything you want.
Eat the hole.
Eat the hole. It has to be
As
smaller.
long as it's smaller than you and physically thin.
Yeah. So I can get out of the hole?
No, not yet.
Okay. But the hole is big enough for me to roll around.
Yes. Quite, you can't tell, but I'll let you know it's a quite large space. You're in the wall space of the house.
Oh, I see.
Please don't die. We have got this.
Well then, I am going to continue rolling to my left. I really want to roll. I want to stretch my...
You don't feel the warmth anymore, by the way.
Oh, I don't feel more...
No, you don't feel the warmth anymore. Not when you, once you fell into the hole, you stopped.
I see.
So, I should have said that so you had an idea you were under the house. Okay.
Gosh.
Oh, man. You roll to your left and wind up in a small amount of moist
He's
all
killed me.
around you and underneath you a little bit. You are in, you can feel wet all
I
around you.
feel wet all around me.
Yeah.
I like wet. Wet is good.
So that was your first action, was the roll.
Wet is my natural. Okay, well then I'm just gonna chill out here. I like it.
You're gonna just spend your action chilling in the water.
Yep. And there's no more wriggly scrigglies. I looked. I couldn't find them.
She's already given up. She's like, I like the water.
Alright, it is my natural.
Water's nice.
Gooey.
Alright, so you want to keep your action until after Genji does his
I
two
guess
then?
so.
Alright, so Genji, you got two actions and Leah's gonna do hers.
I'm gonna
What
drink
are-
one of your Bajas, I think. Maybe I'll just... Did you have juice left? I know you drank some.
No, I drank the last of it last night, I'm sorry.
Has my rolling taken me to...
Currently, you're on an empty patch of ground.
So nothing.
Oh wait, you're gonna roll. Oh right, you're rolling counterclockwise. So you have your first roll puts you into the hole that Leah fell into. So now you feel something beneath you that is damp and grainy. You also feel much cooler.
Consume some of the damp and grainy substance.
You're gonna consume it or assimilate it?
I'm going to assimilate it.
Okay. So, you can assimilate up to your current mass, which is, for you, 3.2 grams. How much of the grainy stuff are you going to assimilate?
As much as I can.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. This is why I don't drink
I'm
soda.
sorry. Sorry, 3.2 ounces. So that would
Gains.
Okay. 3.2 ounces. Alrighty. Babe. Oh, my turn again. You both feel something very large bump into you as it moves past you fast.
Wait, is he in the hole with me now?
Yes,
or
he fell
underneath
into the hole with you.
Okay.
But I'm not at the water yet.
Yes, and the only way I can describe the feeling is fuzzy. What'd you say, Gamgee?
I said I'm not in the water yet, though.
No, he's not in the water. He's just in the hole with you. But you're both
Yes.
close enough that the thing bumped into both of you. So you both felt something larger, significantly larger than you, bump into you.
It's Leah's turn, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, it is my turn. I'm gonna chase it.
You're gonna chase it.
What?
I wanna chase it.
Alright. You follow after it and you move, let's say, because you're in the direction it came, or in the direction you felt it moving. You're gonna move your 2 squares, and then let's say that would be, that's in a different, in the same direction you're already headed, because that's where it would be headed, right? Yeah, because you were on your way towards that thing. So, you leave your actually that's your first action is you're gonna chase it,
Yeah, okay.
and then you actually get your other actions.
What's around me?
So you actually move 1 towards it, and then you move out of the puddle, and now you got 2 actions because you had a spare action left over.
Oh right. Well then I'm gonna keep going towards it, I guess. If I don't feel anything wriggly scriggly that I want to eat.
All right. As you continue moving in that direction, you feel warm again,
Okay.
and you feel tickly and squeaky beneath you. It's tickly and squeaky.
Okay. Am I like in grass or something? You can't tell me, so.
Tickly and squeaky?
You can consume any physical object.
But is there something near me that's tiny enough for me
The
to?
thing underneath you.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to assimilate.
How much? That's something you can assimilate in up to 3 ounces.
An ounce?
1 ounce?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Don't read what you're eating. This is my
I'm not
notes.
reading what I'm eating.
Okay. Alright. So you moved out, Nate. Gamgee?
Yes.
What do you want to do now?
Scared shitless.
Scared
At the
shitless.
bigger thing. to roll as fast as I can in the opposite direction of the thing.
We're getting really far away from each other.
Yeah, well, there's no way of telling. We don't know each other
That's true.
because we have no eyes or anything. Just
Exactly. Gamgee, you,
Yeah.
as you roll in the opposite direction of it, you land on something that's squiggly, but it's a little bit larger than you.
So I can't eat it.
You can't eat it right now. It's just a little bit larger than you. But you also feel something crunchy in the same area underneath you.
You mean
And as you're
crunchy?
rolling
What
over
kind
it,
of crunch?
You can feel it breaking.
Like leaves? Dead leaves?
You don't know.
You've just been born. You don't know anything. You can assimilate the assimilate or consume the crunchy stuff. If you
To
would like.
assimilate some crunchy stuff.
Okay. So you're going to assimilate some crunchy stuff, not consume it.
Consume it.
Consume
I'm
it?
gonna just consume it.
Okay. So... Okay. And that is going to give you another of that. Alright, you're slightly bigger now. And as you get bigger, you feel yourself get bigger than the other thing.
Yeah?
Yep, you can't consume or
So-
assimilate it right now
Why?
because you
I only
rolled and
used one
assimilated the
move.
shell.
That's right, okay, yeah. It's a shell then.
Do you guys feel like you need more actions?
No.
Yeah, not really.
Okay, just checking so far. All right, the thing that you were on top of, Gamgee, wiggles out from beneath you and tries to get away from you. Babe, you are, oh my god, I'm trying to think of the word, jostled.
Jostled?
Yeah, you're jostled when something large and heavy falls near you and hits the ground and just kind of startles you a little bit. Because you can feel the impact nearby.
Okay, I want to go feel it. I want to know what made the ruckus.
You feel something that's rather large and rectangular and very, very solid. It actually takes you a good chunk of time to feel the whole shape of the object.
So like a wall? A wall?
We don't know. I'm bored. I'm gonna go find Andy and tell him what I found.
She's like, investigate. No. Okay.
Well, it's bigger than me. I can't eat it, so I guess I'm gonna go back in the direction I came from, since I've obviously lost the squigglies and the furry thing.
She's like, fuck, I've lost it. You guys are slower right now. It's hard for you to keep up with things.
Yeah.
Gamgee?
Yes, I chase after the squirmy thing.
Yep, it doesn't take you long to catch up to it because it too isn't very big or fast. And you manage to get right on top of it in no time.
I am going to begin assimilating it.
Alright. Gamgee.
Yes.
After you assimilate this object, After you assimilate this thing, you gain the ability. You suddenly gain an ability. All that currently, the way you guys see things is in total darkness, and you feel blue touch. Now, Gamgee, your darkness is illuminated very, very faintly by small red and purple objects.
Yes.
You have gained a new skill.
Is that thermal sight?
I've been forgetting to play the game. Yes, it's thermal sense. You have thermal vision. Your physical form. You can feel your physical form actually get two small dents that you can't change. You cannot change the shape of those dents. You now have two small dents on the sides of your face. Well, what would be your face?
Very cool.
And you can, whenever you point those dents in a direction, you can see heat. You can sense thermal energy. But
so I'm pretty much all powerful now.
On a very, very weak scale, you have to be very close to the things that you can see.
Oh.
And it has.
So I'm nearsighted.
You're very nearsighted right now. The skill isn't very powerful. It's a very baby form. Okay. Dave, you're still just outside the hole to go back into the house. You feel it cool off all of a sudden, and you feel tiny wetness hitting your head.
Tiny wetness.
Repeatedly. Slowly at first, and then very quickly and very powerful impact.
But it's still smaller than me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to gain mass.
You're gonna gain mass. You're just gonna consume the tiny wetness.
Yeah, it's hitting me, and I want it to be in me.
Okay. So for your first action, you consume the tiny wetness. How much of the tiny wetness are you consuming?
Yes.
All of it then? Your total weight?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Until it stops.
So, I believe this is your first time gaining mass. So you would gain 3 ounces of water mass. So you are now 6 ounces.
Cool.
How big am I?
You are 3.5 ounces.
What? I've been eating everything.
Well, you have been eating everything, but the thing you consumed 3 ounces of you assimilated.
Of course.
So you haven't gained all that weight. You're currently smaller, but that's okay. You actually have an ability. Babe, the tiny wetness continues hitting you even after consuming 3 ounces of it.
Okay, I guess I'll keep trying to roll the way I came.
Dejectedly.
It was a challenge, and I failed.
You're like, damn it, I tried to eat it all and couldn't.
I feel sad.
It just keeps hitting you after that, and just pounding on you. So you're gonna go into the hole?
Yeah, I guess. There you are, you little brat. Take his ice cream.
Alright. You go into the hole, and the first thing you do is you feel the damp graininess again. And that's it. It's cool. And that's... Oh, and you can feel water. The wetness outside trickling by underneath. Did I forget to summon you again?
Oh yeah.
Maybe we should stop playing this as a roleplay so you can
No, I'm
concentrate
good.
on the game you're playing.
If if I win on my own somehow, it'll be awesome, but it would never happen. Alright, and you feel the wetness running down past you. Underneath you.
Okay. I rolled, I consumed and then I rolled away. So those were my 2 turns.
Okay, yeah, just making sure. Gamgee,
Yes.
what do you want to do?
To find living things to eat. So I would go in the direction of small moving signatures.
Okay, near you, you can see a small cluster of faint, coiled signatures.
Yes. I
They're
feel
very,
triumphant.
They're very faint purple, though, so they're not very warm.
To go towards them anyway.
Okay. So you roll over to them, and you find yourself on top of a cluster of hard, round things.
Eh?
Huh?
Bugs.
They're very...
Like eggs.
They're smooth, and they're round, and they smell... They don't smell good. They feel good. They feel... You're like, ooh, this feels good. So, what do you want to do now?
I leave them.
You're gonna leave the eggs?
Yeah, I want to leave the eggs.
You're like, I don't want these. Although you
I don't
do
want to eat the
recognize...
eggs.
You do recognize the egg texture?
Because I rolled over the eggs.
Assimilated some egg. You're like, oh wait, I've assimilated this material before though.
And then I guess I could put 2 and 2 together.
You're like, this material is the same thing from then. Yeah. So now you guys are starting, you're learning, you're gaining knowledge, which is gonna help you guys.
Yes.
Okay. So you're gonna roll away from the eggs, yes?
Yeah, I roll away. That's my 2 turns, I guess.
Alright. When you roll away, you find another thing that's identical to the thing you ate before, but this one isn't moving, and it's very, very cold.
I will assimilate it.
I believe it's your second roll with your action.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm giving you guys an extra action.
And I can assimilate it next time.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. The water builds up, babe, and you actually feel yourself being pushed further under the house by the force of the water coming into the house. Or coming into the end of the house. You wind up finding yourself back in a puddle of water, and now it's much deeper than it was before.
Water. This is good. I like this. But I still want to find my friend.
Yes.
You can start to feel water reaching.
Alright.
You can like just feel it touching the edges of your form. Although you don't know it's water, you can just feel wet. You're like, I feel damp.
Is it my turn?
It's Leah's turn. It's both your turns. That was my turn. World of End. The rainstorm got stronger. Alright, babe, your turn.
My turn.
Sing this bottle again.
Well, even though it's nice, I still want to find my friend, so...
Oh my god, I'm dead.
I will, keep rolling, I guess, towards the hole that I fell into. since outside the hole was the last place I remember my friend being.
That's fair. So you roll over towards under the hole, and you can feel the warm, or you can't feel the warm. You can't really feel where you are, but eventually you feel him.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, eventually you feel him.
I bump into him. Hey.
You're now
Oh.
much bigger than him, almost twice as big as he is.
I am scared. But then I realize that it's my friend.
Dude,
Yes.
water, good.
Water, good. I have sight. I can see.
No, this is how you would. I feel wet.
I feel
happy.
wet. I feel happy.
I see. I feel vision.
What?
Yeah.
Also food.
It's
Have
a
food.
concept yeah, it's that's a concept she does not yet understand. But you can say I feel food, and she can be like, oh, food isn't. Oh, damn it! I hit
Food
this.
is good.
I meant to open my. You know what? Fucking dumbass.
Wigglies? More
Yeah. Big dead wiggly. Squirmy. Dead squirmy.
Dead squirmy.
Eat? Share?
Yes.
Yes, we share then.
Okay.
I assimilate my half of the snake corpse, the assumed snake corpse.
Yeah, I also would like to assume.
Assimilate.
Assimilate.
Okay.
Assimilate.
And then Leah as well. But it's babe.
No, no, you don't.
You after consuming the snake, you feel some of your slime form harden into a protrusion on your backside.
Interesting.
It's just a tiny little nub.
Just a tiny little nub. But I don't have any sight or anything.
Nope. I told you I'm gonna try to keep it random
Gotcha.
so that you guys get some interesting creatures. Gamgee?
Yeah.
Unfortunately for you, you just added more essence to that particular bank of yours.
So I get stronger vision?
Not yet. When you gain enough essence in certain things,
Oh,
by
geez.
consuming enough things, your skills will strengthen and you'll gain new skills. Or you'll gain, I should say your skills will strengthen and or you'll gain new skills. You may get both. You may get a strengthen in a skill and gain a new skill. You may not even gain a skill. Like Leah still hasn't gained a skill, but she gained a physical feature.
I just tried to kill this serpent with a mushroom. Or a truffle, I guess I should say.
So, I believe rolling over and assimilating, your half is 2 actions for you, and you only assimilated half, Gamgee.
So I can do something else?
Yeah, you still got an action.
I don't know what to do at this point. Pretty full.
Yep.
Just here.
All that's left where you guys are sitting right now is some of that damp green stuff.
I mean, I'll consume a little bit more of that.
All right, how much are you gonna consume?
Good bit. I guess all of it.
Full body size?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's gonna bring you up to 7 ounces, and Leah is at 6.
So now he's a little bit bigger than I am.
He's a little bit bigger than you are.
What?
Yeah?
What thing did Leah get just now?
No,
The horn?
Leah was already at 6 ounces. You just got yourself up to 6 or 7 because you were at 3.5, so you doubled your weight. And now you're both rather large. Now you're both approximately the size of a baseball and a half.
Oh shit, I gotta go back to town. I gotta go back to town.
Yo, Chris.
I've got a girl named Leah waiting for me back in town.
Oh my god. Gamgee.
Yes.
The coiled figures nearby start to twitch.
Okay.
And both of you feel,
Whoa.
I'm just gonna say it, splinters, as another quake happens and splinters fall on your head.
What?
The floor above you.
Oh, right. Is it Leah's turn?
Yes.
I also feel splinters,
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, you're both, you're 6 ounces now and he's 7.
Does it hurt?
No, but it itches.
It
You
itches.
feel the itchy, sort of.
Sort of.
You can feel it prickling on you.
Well, I'm gonna try and get it off of me, so I guess I'm gonna roll around. Is the water still nearby?
Water's everywhere.
Okay, I'm gonna roll around in the water.
So she rolls back over to the puddle to wash herself off of the fucking splits. She's like, I don't like this prickly shit. And now you're back in the water.
Yay, water!
The water is now much deeper, however, and you immediately sink to the bottom.
Oh no.
You are completely submerged in water.
But am I okay?
Yeah, you don't breathe.
Is the house sinking?
No, the hole she was in is because it's getting so bombarded and by water is getting deeper and deeper because it's basically eroding that hole. So every time she rolls into it and rolls out of it, she messes with the soil too. And because of her sheer size, the last time she's made the hole quite large. The only thing is you sink to the bottom, but you're not in your whole form. You're kind of squeezed in there.
Squeezed in there.
Yeah, because the hole is narrower than you are, but
I see.
taller than you are.
But I am gelatinous.
Yeah, you kind of look like somebody stuffed a water balloon inside of a Pringles can.
Okay. Well, I don't like this either.
Like, this is worse.
This is worse than the prickly.
What are you gonna do?
Oh.
You're stuck.
Am I stuck?
You're stuck.
Actually?
You went, and now you're stuck inside the hole because you fell into. Because it's how are you gonna get out?
Get bigger, I guess.
So what are you gonna consume?
The water.
How much?
3 ounces?
3 ounces. You the soil is so compact around you that by consuming some of the water, you actually find yourself able to flop onto the soil.
Okay.
And now you can kind of pull yourself out of the hole.
Yay!
But that's going to take up the rest of your turn. So you have gained 6 ounces of water, putting you at 9 ounces. Alright, Gamgee.
I am going to assimilate the pricklies.
Alright. That's easy enough. Alright.
And then,
a small amount of wood.
are the snakes about to hatch or something?
Yeah.
Is that why they're twitching? I'm going to go and witness the miracle of birth.
You're just curious, why are they twitching?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go over to the eggs, and...
What happens?
And you're gonna basically then hold off on your second action until after the event.
I mean, that is the second action, right?
What, witness it?
Yeah, witness.
I guess, yeah.
Or witness.
It could be an action.
That would be a cool action.
Alright, so you sit there and observe over the next several minutes as several of the eggs, or coiled figures rather, because you can't see the eggs. Several of the coiled figures twitch, eventually stretch, and start to make their way out of the eggs and onto the ground around you. However, 4 of the figures, the coiled figures, do not move and are getting they're getting colder by the minute.
It's pretty sad. Why does that have to be so sad?
Well, because that's what happens to snakes in the wild.
I assimilate the dead ones.
You're gonna assimilate all 4 dead eggs.
Something. I was in a cutscene and I started.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. You can assimilate 2 eggs right now, given your current size.
I'm just eating eggs.
Alright, so you're gonna assimilate 2 of the eggs with baby snake inside. So we're gonna go egg, and then that's gonna give you feel your you feel your smooth slime form become a little bumpy, Gamgee.
Very cool.
Just a little bumpy.
But it gives me no skills or anything.
And your infravision gets just a little bit more powerful. You are now able to see up to 3 or 4 feet in front of you, depending on the creature and how cold-blooded it is. Then it would be Leah's turn. Babe?
Yes.
What do you want to do? Because you crawled
Okay,
out of
I missed.
a hole.
Well, I guess I wouldn't know what happened to him
Yeah.
anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter that I missed what it
Yeah.
was. I rolled out of the hole. Is he nearby still?
He's nearby. You know where he is. Well, you sort of know where he is.
I don't go forward. I just want to go explore outside again, I guess.
Alright, so you roll forward and fight your way up through the torrent of water coming down. Because of your size, it's not pushing you as much anymore.
Okay.
And you
cool.
manage to make your way back outside, and you just feel it, wow, pounding down on you. But
So it's raining? Well, I don't know that it's raining, but it's raining.
to the tiny wetness is pounding into your head like crazy again.
Interesting. I'm gonna keep rolling forward.
Alright, you continue rolling forward, and you roll over something that I can only describe as warm and fuzzy, and rather large.
I feel normal.
But it's smaller than you.
It's smaller than me now. I just want to touch it.
Are you sure?
Success.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not squiggly. I want to eat the squigglies.
You touch the warm fuzzy for a second, only for it to disappear immediately on contact.
I like the fuzzy.
You like rub, and it was like, boom. You rubbed up against it for a second, and it took off.
So sad.
Angie?
Does Leah have a heat signature?
No. You two you cannot see her because she technically does not have a heat signature. You guys' temperature is based entirely on your environment right now.
Guess I'm just back to aimlessly rolling,
Alright.
but outward, somewhere new.
So, you're going in the direction the water is coming from then.
Sure.
Alright. So you follow the direction the water is coming from, and find yourself in the same predicament that Leah was in, of her trying to get herself out of that hole. The only good news is the hole's a little bit bigger from her trying. So you managed to. I'm giving you a choice. Do you want to fall into the hole or not?
I mean, just roll straight through.
You're gonna roll straight through the hole. You go
Through it, over
straight
it.
through it and fall into the hole just like Leah did.
Okay.
And find yourself all pringled inside. So do you want to assimilate some of the water or the soil around you, or?
I will consume the soil.
Consume the soil. How much?
Consume the soil.
You weigh 7 ounces, so you can consume up to 7 ounces right now.
I will consume 4 ounces.
4 ounces.
Yes.
That gets you just enough to get out of the hole. You were almost out of the hole to begin with because you were a little bit bigger than me at the start. But
The Elden Ring and slime game does not work together.
I'm just getting my ass kicked, dude. I'm actually having a hard time.
The silver cable.
Because so doing.
The edge room, maybe?
Bedroom? Why would it be in the bedroom?
We use it for marbles.
Oh, right. I thought I took it out of the room when we were done. You told me to
What is she
not
saying?
leave it in there.
I can't hear her.
You couldn't hear me?
No, I've got you turned down really low in the party chat, so that way, because I've got you in the room with me.
Oh, you had me take it out. You told me not to forget it in there, and I put it next to the bed, I think? But now it's not next to the bed.
Alright. I have to find this cable, guys, so...
Sorry,
That's alright. Alright, Gamgee, so you managed to crawl yourself out of the hole. By the way, baby, when you rolled into the fuzzy thing, you also felt a tiny wetness coming down on top of you.
Oh, okay. I need to plug my controller in.
Gamgee, you feel the torrent of water starting to slow down a little bit, and babe,
Yeah?
you don't notice anything. Everything's just kind of the way it was. Of course, underneath you is that tickly squeakiness again.
Tickly squeakiness.
Yeah. Okay. Is it in the couch? Or did we take it with us anywhere?
I don't know, did we take it to Q's?
Got it. Why would we have done that?
Yeah, it's not like we had anything to charge. There was already the cable in the car for the speaker.
It's weird because I could have sworn I saw it like earlier today too. You know it's here somewhere.
Thanks.
Haha.
Thank you.
Okay. Alright. Sorry, Gamgee. Alright, babe, what do you want to do?
don't know, I'm bored.
Oh, are you?
Kinda?
Okay.
Sorry.
No.
There's not much to do in this game.
That's because you're still trying to gain and grow, and you guys are being careful with what you do, which is good. You're not just consuming and assimilating everything.
I kind of
Well,
am.
he kind of is, but...
So, do you want to stop, or do you want to do a few more turns to see if things can get more interesting?
I guess I'll do a few more turns.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
I guess I'll assimilate some more of the tickly, scratchy, sweet stuff, whatever.
Okay. How much are you going to assimilate? You can assimilate up
7
to
ounces now?
7 ounces, correct.
I guess I'll assimilate 7 ounces of some sweet tea.
Okay. And then that's your first action.
Continue rolling forward. Explore.
Continue rolling forward and explore.
Yeah.
Alright.
What's out there in the big wide
As soon as you start rolling forward, you feel the tiny wetness pounding down on your head again, but it's not as strong. Motherfucker, I was trying to get a way to heal.
I was kicking ass that time too.
I was just trying to get a way to heal the whole time. I finally was like, maybe I can attack and then get a heal in? I don't know what to do with this dude, man. He is so fucking impossible.
It's not impossible.
He's fucking
I'm so
stupid.
close. Not tonight.
Okay. Gamgee?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, babe. Lots more squeaky tickly stuff.
A lot.
Grass,
Yeah,
wet
like,
grass.
as you roll, you just feel
Because I
tons of
rolled
this
forward.
squeaky tickly stuff under you.
Okay.
Gamgee,
Yes.
what do you want to do?
I'm setting out on an adventure. Fuck this
Oh, yeah, you
waterlogged
left-
house.
Yeah, you left the house, you leave the house, and you feel the same squeaky tickly stuff that Leah has felt.
Squeaky tickly stuff is of no consequence to me.
Alright.
I roll.
You can see several things in the area moving about.
Okay. I go towards the biggest one that's not bigger than I am.
Okay. The figure that the thing that you approach, you feel it you approach it and it approaches you at the same time. And as you approach it, you feel you can physically see its form.
Look, babe, my game
Right?
is showing us what's happening right now.
And it attacks you. It attacks you, and you can feel it poking you.
Babe, look, it's a slime outside and some grass.
Nice. You can feel it poking you, Gamgee.
But it doesn't. I don't care.
Well, you feel it, but you don't really care right now. It mostly
It's
irritates
smaller than
you.
me.
It is smaller than you, but just barely.
I'm irritated. I attack me.
It's curious.
I assimilate it.
You assimilate it. You feel two little nubbins form on your back.
Also,
And
Happy with this
one on
development.
each, what I would call your shoulder.
A.
You have two little nubbins. Or, yeah, they're more like tendrils. You can wiggle them around.
But they're not like. How long are they?
They're very short. They're only maybe, like, you are only a few inches across. They're only about an inch each. So they're not
So I
very
can't really
effective, but
do
you can-
anything with them.
You can't really do anything with them right now, but you have them.
It's progress.
Yep. Okay, babe.
Okay, babe, okay.
Angie, you assimilated.
The pokey
You
creature.
moved towards and assimilated the poking thing. All right. The rain. Let's just say that's what it is. Lets up. And the rain lets up. That's it. That's it. The whole world event. I can't think of anything else right now. The rain lets up. Babe, you're gonna continue exploring.
Sure.
Okay. So you're rolling in the same direction as before, right?
Yeah, I don't have any adventures, so I really can just roll. I have to roll to encounter things.
Okay. You roll forward and into something that I can only describe as squeaky, but sharp and soft.
What?
It's got squeaky parts and soft parts, sharp parts.
Am I bigger than it?
You're big enough to consume parts of it legally for the rules. The soft, you're bigger than the soft parts, but not the squeaky part, the squeaky parts. The squeaky sharp parts.
Well, I like soft. I don't want to consume soft.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Alright. You can't roll any further that way. Because of
encounter an obstacle?
because the squeaky sharp parts is so thick. You can't get past it.
Okay, then I guess I gotta start rolling to my right.
Oh! Hang on a second. Alright, mid-phase. Jesus Christ. You roll into...
That will be all.
you roll over a bug-covered rock. That's just what it is. I'm just gonna describe it.
Service.
But I don't know that it's a bug.
It's a bunch. You recognize a bunch of creepy.
Eat them! I want to eat them! I want to assimilate the crawly.
All right.
The crawly?
Babe, you gain 6 little nubbins around your base.
Okay.
They touch the ground, and you can actually just, if you work really
I've
hard, you
given
can
thee courtesy.
I can
slide yourself
slide
with them.
myself with them. Cool.
They got their shit in on where my nubs grew.
So far, you've gotten the shit in, yes. But you've also
Maybe I should ride on top of Leah. I can be the head, she can be the body.
I think you might be onto something, my man.
Yeah. Be like a transformer. Slime former.
all right. So she rolled over onto a bug-covered rock and assimilated a bunch
Yeah.
of bugs and gained 6 little leg nubbins. Genji, your turn.
Probably looks like something out of Hollow Knight.
Right now, she kind of looks like a... Well, kind of like a slime with, like... Or kind of like an amoeba. That's what you got. You kind of look. She kind of looks like right now. Kind of like an amoeba. Like a 6-legged turtle with no actual legs or head or shell. Oh my god, by myself I can't get you.
Why do
Alright,
you keep
Genji,
doing
it is
that?
your turn. There are more of the creatures around you that are also of the same size.
Are they fucking with me?
No, just that one came at you. The others don't seem to really care about you.
I'm going to assimilate another one and then go to find Leah.
Alright. So you've just consumed another one of those?
Assimilate.
Gamgee. Suddenly,
Yes.
you can see everything. Suddenly you can actually see. So, your eyes. You officially have eyes now, Gamgee.
Awesome. They look like.
Currently,
Huh?
they're a rough, slimy form. Imagine like your character looks like a slime, right?
So they're just eyes made out of slime.
Well, not really made out of slime. They're still there. They look like chicken eyes. However, they're spaced like snake eyes.
That's cool.
They're spaced like snake eyes, but look like avian eyes, which in this case is chicken because that's what you just consumed.
Right, yeah, the pokey things.
You're literally consuming chickens.
Awesome.
And that's what you can see now. You can see the pokey things. You're like, oh, I've been eating that. On top of that, you can see their heat signature. Very faintly. Very faintly. It's not that powerful, remember? But you can still see their heat signature. You're like, oh, whoa, oh, oh.
See.
So
now I can just see where Leah is, and I can just go there.
Yeah, Leah, Genji officially has vision. Yes. I'm going to change movement for you guys. I'm just going to give you guys the option of explore and create an event. How's that?
Create an event?
Well, trying to keep track of where you guys physically are and create things is difficult. But having you guys say things like, I'm going to travel over to Gamgee, or I'm going to go check out a few feet over, over there, or I'm going to go check out this area.
I didn't mean to do that.
Gamgee, you can now see the area around you. It's ruined. It is a ruined building. You don't understand the concept of ruined building, but
So I bump into Leah. Convey that I can see.
be like, I'm just gonna go right over to Leah and be like, I see.
I feel I can look around us. I don't see any squigglies. Do I?
Thou didst me good service.
Should leave on a quest to find Leah some squigglies. We leave.
Huh?
Leave the shit house behind.
Alright, there's, the damaged house has a staircase that goes up into the house, and you guys are now large enough to roll up those stairs if you guys want to go back into the house. The house itself is in a small clearing in the woods,
I've given thee
so no matter where you go, you're going to end up going into the woods and encountering more things in the woods.
Okay.
But right now, you guys have the option to stay here and have some stuff. So it all depends on what you guys want to do.
Well, if we stay, I am going to assimilate more chickens.
That's what he was eating, was chicken.
Yeah.
I've got chicken eyes.
So there are chickens. Oh shit!
Nice
I
one.
forgot. Pay attention to the end of the thing. I was rubbing my nose. I was literally rubbing my nose because my fucking face hurts. It wasn't even the fucking game, this game that distracted me. It was literally me going, my face hurts, die.
Ow. I don't think Spitify does song facts anymore. I'm sad. Either that or none of these songs have song facts.
Okay. Gamgee. You watch as one wall of the house half crumbles in on itself.
Okay.
And like, so you can see this place isn't gonna last much longer.
So I should leave then.
I mean,
I touched Leah. I feel like we should leave.
Babe?
It's dangerous.
I agree. We should leave.
Alright. So, you guys head out into the forest. And as you do, the first thing you both encounter is Gamgee. You don't know what it's called, but visually, I'm trying to figure out, between you two, how many ounces are you?
I'm like 7 something, I don't know.
You're 11 ounces.
Oh wow.
And Leah is 7 ounces? So at first you guys don't encounter anything. Do you guys want to assimilate anything for your... Let's just say for the first 3 turns, do you guys want to gain any mass, or do you just want to travel?
I think we should just travel.
Babe, do you want to gain mass or just travel?
How do I, what can we do for master?
Bro, for 3 turns, you guys aren't going to find anything. So during those 3 turns, do you want to gain mass or travel?
I will gain mass.
Okay. How much mass do you want to gain on your first turn?
How big is he now?
He's 11 ounces and you're 7.
Okay, well I want to be as big as my friend.
Okay.
So I guess I gain
4 ounces,
4 ounces
on your first turn. And then
Sure.
you're just going to stop. Okay? So now you're both 11 ounces.
Yay!
Yes.
Neither one of you weighs a pound yet. You realize neither one of you weighs as much as an infant baby? As an infant human? None
What
of
about
you even
together?
weighs a sixth of an
Together
infant.
we weigh... we still don't weigh a pound.
Together you weigh exactly
Oh.
a pound and a pound point 6. A pound and
Right.
6. You guys are
That's good
light.
enough.
Huh?
That's good enough.
Gamgee. As you guys travel, you see, you see a creature with reddish fur
Yeah?
carrying a small thing in its mouth. But it sees you and drops it and runs off.
It's a reddish furred thing that had one in its mouth?
It had something in its mouth. It had another animal in its mouth, but when it saw you, it ran off and dropped its prize.
Yeah, Spotify removed
The item, the creature.
Like to
left
assimilate
behind-
the fur?
So sad.
You're just gonna assimilate the fur off of the thing?
Eh. Off of the red thing. I chase it down.
It's too fast.
Oh, well then I guess I give up. I give up halfway.
You're like,
Turn to my friend.
alright, babe, do you want to assimilate the thing the fox dropped?
What did the fox drop?
Did the
A
fox
furry
drop?
creature that you can't you don't know what it dropped. He does. But
It's furry. I like furry. I don't want to eat
it's
it.
dead.
Oh, well then I guess I'll eat it.
You could assimilate it and become furry.
Or consume the
Yeah,
mass.
I guess they'll assimilate it. But who knows if it'll actually make me furry.
Right, it
Okay.
could just give you like powers.
Protrusion.
Yeah.
A
nublet.
protrusion.
Babe, 2
Or a dent.
small black beads form on your face.
Do they do anything?
You can now see.
Yeah, and I have small beady eyes.
Small beady eyes. Yep.
What
you-
did I eat?
A baby rabbit.
Aw, so sad. So rabbit eyes.
Yep. You got.
And he has chicken eyes.
Mhm.
Chicken eyes.
I can see my friend. Hello, friend.
Oh,
All right.
I like your nubs.
You like my eyes? My protrusions?
Your protrusions are very nice.
Protrusions.
I can just kind of wiggle mine around. That's all I can do with mine, unless I want to, like, travel upside down.
All right. Right now, you guys are so small that most of what you find is going to be still, dead, or slow. Or just doesn't give a fuck about you. You know what I mean? You have to become big enough and fast enough to actually go after the larger things.
Pretty. What do you think his ass is gonna change?
Alright.
So we're in the woods?
Yeah, you're in the woods right now. No, but there are lots of colorful things all around you.
Okay. We're just gray, right?
You're completely transparent. Actually, you are slightly transparent and slightly, just very ever so slightly tinted green.
Okay.
Am I tinted at all?
No, you are not.
Probably Elvis would. Or maybe it was the grass. I did eat some grass.
A lot of grass.
You ate a lot of grass. You did. You were ever so slightly just a little bit of a green color, but not a lot of green. You're still transparent, and it's more like a very faint pale green. You didn't quite get a bright or dark green. And even then, it's more like, it's almost like that cloudy white and gray you still were before it's so
I
pale.
see.
But it is, you are definitely a different color than Gam. Damn it, I'm dead.
Interesting.
Oh my god, I'm
Oh, you're
still
not
alive.
dead.
Alright, so, what do you want to eat, Dave?
Dead.
I don't know.
There are no animals around you right now. The fox kind of scared everything else off, and then Genji scared the fox off.
Well, I guess I'll eat the grass. But I just want to gain mass.
Alright, so you weigh 11 ounces. How much grass are you eating?
I'm gonna eat 11 ounces of grass.
Okay, you eat 11 ounces of grass, and as you, that's it. You gain 11 ounces.
Do I get any green?
No, you didn't assimilate that. You assimilated 8 ounces of
I
grass.
assimilated 8 ounces of grass.
You assimilated half a pound of grass.
Okay, so now I am 22 ounces.
You're gonna consume a whole 11 ounces of grass.
So much grass.
Yeah, so now you're 22 ounces. You are a pound and 6 ounces. Man, he is fast.
He's gonna walk through this forest and be like,
Alright, and do you want to assimilate anything else? Or, like, more grass? Or sorry.
yeah, I'll assimilate some more grass, like, after I'm done gaining faster grass.
So you're now going to gain,
That's
how much grass are you going to assimilate?
'em.
You're 22 ounces now.
I guess I'll assimilate 11 ounces, so I gained 11 ounces in mass and assimilate 11 ounces.
So you're going to now have totally assimilated 19 ounces of grass. You become a little bit more green.
Cool.
Your transparency's starting to disappear, and you're starting to take on a solid green color. You're still see-through, but the cloudiness is starting to become less cloudy and more solid. And the transparent parts are starting to take on a transparent green hue. Gamgee?
Yeah.
Do you want to assimilate any of the plant life in the area?
What kind of plants are in the area?
Well, right now that's small enough for you. Some flowers, grass. You may be able to check under the roots of various plants for things to eat.
Yeah, I wanna like look under some rocks.
Are you guys gonna keep doing this?
I'm gonna stop after this fight with Game. After this
Okay,
next fight,
then I
'cause
guess I
can't do
won't
this anymore.
start a show.
I can't. Actually, I don't even know if I want to do this one more time.
That's fine.
Alright, and there are also rocks and stuff in the area to assimilate if you want to assimilate those.
Look under rocks.
You're gonna look under the rocks. Okay, so
So you just push him out of the
he
way.
rolls over to him and does his best to just nudge them out of the
Or
way.
I'm like, I ooze underneath them and then inflate myself to push them away.
And you uncover a host of insects.
Yes. If there's any
See what the squigglies are.
You want to assimilate them or
I will assimilate the ones that are not squiggly.
you will assimilate the ones that are not squiggly.
I'm gonna assimilate some of the squiggy ones though.
Well, that's just the insects. You know how there are a variety of insects under rocks?
Yeah.
I call it, for the argument's sake, I'm calling it mixed insects.
Hurry.
You're gonna eat 3 insects?
Mixed insects. You're gonna eat 3
Like a
insects
shitload.
specifically?
Oh.
Oh, I was like, you're just gonna roll over them and just ingest them all.
Swiffer.
Gamgee.
Yes.
Damn it, I did it again.
Forgot to summon him.
Yeah.
I thought we were done.
I was gonna do one more, but yeah, I'm done. Guys, like, share, subscribe, comment, check us out on Discord and Patreon. Shout out to Diley Bear, Husky Gaming, and Greg Boosh Gamer. Whatever you guys choose to do, stay immortal, don't go dying on us. We love all of you, and we'll see you next time. Gamgee, you gain another set of nubs behind the first set of nubs on your back, and the first set of nubs get a little bit longer.
So I'm growing wings.
Yes.